one can do it better.
You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
No one can do it better.
Rap tell me a little bit right here.
I got a lot of good shit to tell you all this evening.
If you have something to say, speak up with authority and conviction. If not, sit down and shut up.
Talk to me. Say something.
They say two wrongs don't make it right, but damn sure makes it even. No, 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 no.
Get up on it.
Yo, you were about to Letting It Loose with me, the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina. Not afraid to speak what I feel until I was real. Me, Carlos Stargent, the last. Cause after they made me, they broke the mold. Hey mama, how you doing? I still got your message. Glad to know you okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, shout out to my mom for participating on the live chat. And I want to just give a shout out to everybody who took the time to just check out and tune in and let it loose. I mean, those who don't want to watch, y'all can stick it. But I appreciate the ones who support me. Hey, how y'all doing? Okay, anyway, just want to give a birthday shout out to everybody whose birthday today. November the 7th. Happy birthday. Ori Beta. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Want to give a shout out to everybody all over the world, across the country, and including the state of Georgia, the surrounding Atlanta areas, and the whole city, and like I said, surrounding areas of Atlanta, Georgia. Talk to me, say something. Yes, Lord. But anyway, y'all, like I was saying, today, November the 7th, 2024. Bruh, what's up? Next week now. Like I said, the temperature here in Burlington, North Carolina, Florida means 6 is close to the lower 7, upper 6, lower 7. Okay, my voice is deeper than the ocean. Oh, yeah, I ain't never heard that before, that my voice was deeper than the ocean. Hey, fan of the football, what's up, man? Where I'm from, I tell you why I be. I'm born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, I'm residing in Burlington, North Carolina. Yeah, where you from, my man? Talk to me, say something. Yeah, oh yeah, just like I said, you know, just y'all participation on the live chat. I really appreciate that. That's a beautiful thing, y'all. Oh yeah, I just want to let y'all know tonight, Thursday night football. Is that in India, my man, or where is that at? Because I never heard of that. But yeah, so Oh yeah, but how you doing? How you doing? Tell me something good, fan of the football. And speaking of football, yeah, Thursday night. It's a Thursday night game tonight. I can't tell you who playing tonight, but I will find out before it comes on. But if I decide to go live later on, but depending on the situation, like I'm gonna say this, depending on how I feel, I may or may not be back today. But I know I'm doing this right now, for the first show. But anyhow, y'all, I can't wait for Thursday night football, and those who football fans, please tell me who's playing tonight, so I can be prepared to watch.
Say something.
But while y'all pondering on that, I was, like I was talking to a friend of mine. No, I ain't gonna say friend of mine last night. Actually, I was talking to my brother. Yes, my brother. Same father, different mother, but he's still my brother. But anyway, we were talking last night. Like I say, it's always good to talk. It's always good to talk to yourself. Since our dad passed in 2021, I'm glad we get a little closer and a whole lot tighter. I mean, me and my brother, who I talked to last night, we always have been close growing up. And to be honest with you, all the brothers grew up close. I mean, even though we got different mamas, we had the same father. Thank the Lord we knew that we knew each other growing up. But anyway, I was talking to my brother last night, and we were talking, like when we reminisce on a lot of good stuff and crazy stuff, how we as kids. We was talking about how we used to go down to the the low room in the house. We had some strict grandparents and strict parents also as well. Yeah, we had some strict grandparents. But one thing about our grandparents, this was my father's parents. My grandfather was a deacon and my grandmother was on another board. So that made it even good for them. That made it even good too. Because at least one thing we can say, they made sure that we were playing. If I went down there for the summer or whatever, they made sure we went to church. Every time we showed up, it was Sunday school, Sunday service, Sunday evening service, Bible study. We would serve wherever they had, whenever the doors were open, we were there. There wasn't nothing wrong with it. But back when I was young, teenager, kid or whatever, I looked at it, to be honest with you, as inhumane punishment. I felt like I was being tortured as a kid because they would make us go to church and end up helped up on about it. My granddaddy would drive to church and he'll go 35 miles per hour in the 55 mile per hour speed. So I said, and I said, Granddaddy, you the one be screaming we late for church, but why are you going 35 miles in the 55 mile per hour speed zone, man? He said, we going to church, ain't we? I said, well, you need to speed up there, man. He was like, if you don't like it, I said, I'm not gonna say nothing else. So, like I was saying, I couldn't argue with the man because, like I said, we had sense enough to stay in a child's place because if we said something, If the sarcastic banter is smart, we would have got our lips slapped off our face. Sarcastic banter is smart, we would have got our lips slapped off our face on the real for real.
Talk to me, say something.
But then I'm like I told my brother too. You know, when we got a little older, like after 14 and 15, 16 years old, around by that age, you know, we felt like couldn't nobody tell us nothing. We didn't want to listen to nobody. I said during that time in that era, we weren't trying to hear who we are, cause we thought we had everything figured out. I mean, we were those same kids. They used to always say, I can't wait till the day I graduate from high school and be grown and all that. Shh. That's why our grandparents and great-grandparents and even our parents used to tell us, you better be careful what you wish for. And that's on the real for real. And then, and just like the church members, they used to tell you, you better stop playing with God. You gonna wish you hadn't. And then, you know, when I was little, I used to get fascinated by how the deacons used to lead devotion, how they used to carry on and sing or whatever. And I used to try to mimic and imitate them as a kid, get slapped in the mouth. And I told my mom, my dad, my grandparents on both sides, even my great-grandparents, I told them, I'm gonna get up there and lead devotion one day. They looked at me and laughed. They thought I was jiving. But guess what? I wasn't. So, well now, okay, as I got older, I'm not talking about before I got 20 years old, but after when I got in my upper 20, mid-20s, and after my oldest daughter was born, I mean, I was still young in my 20s, so, but I was visiting churches, but I wasn't going like I should have been going, because, you know, during that time, I had got my first apartment, felt like couldn't nobody tell me nothing, and I thought I was the sugar honey iced tea, and that's on the real. I mean, you couldn't tell me nothing. Thought I had everything figured out, but guess what? That's when reality checks start coming in, when you think you're grown or whatnot. And y'all know I'm telling the truth, y'all. I mean, we try to do everything, don't want to listen to our parents. Well, you know, I look at it like this. When your parents try to tell you something, they not trying to tell you to steal your joy or whatever, to be honest with you. A lot of stuff they tell you may and can and will save your life.
Talk to me, say something.
For real, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Parents know more than what you think, for real. Especially when you have so-called friends you choose and so-called company you keep. A lot, you know, it's a trip because a lot of parents can look at them and they can tell whether they real, we can tell whether they mannerable, you can tell whether they foul or whatever. In other words, they'll tell you to be careful. They'll tell you to be careful who you know, that don't get too close to them or whatever. Because a lot of stuff parents tell us sometimes before they, I mean, that is true and that's on the real for real, but at the same time, you got some parents that don't even have their kids' best interests at heart. You got your parents that make kids do what a child's not supposed to do. And you got these parents that think they kids can't do no wrong and neither yet they have them doing wrong or whatever. That's not cool. But then when somebody, you know, confront them about what's going on, and that one thing that is true, you cannot tell them how they supposed to raise their kids. You don't interfere You don't interfere in parents raising their kids, no matter what. But then you got to be careful too because you got those undercover snitches. They'll smile in your face, and y'all know the deal. And they'll try to stab you in the back without even using a knife. Especially when it comes to kids, they be the first ones. They see something, and they really try to get at you and try to really hurt you. Y'all know what? Guess what they try to do? They show you right there. There's a whole lot of jealousy going on, and that's on the real for real. But then they're called defects that don't even have no remorse or no guilt feelings, and then they just try. I mean, they so gung ho on trying to get even. They don't realize that you didn't just hurt them, you hurted yourself too because, believe it or not, from what I know and what I experienced, karma's a bitch. And it really is. What you do to other people to intentionally hurt them because you pissed at them, the same thing somebody can do to you.
Talk to me, say something.
And that's on the real for real. That's why we got to act accordingly, basically one accord. And we got to keep striving for righteousness, stay humble, and just keep the respect thing going and treat people like you want to be treated. And that's the bottom line. And if we can do that, the world might be a better and safer place if we just act on one accord. But in a way, you got some people who don't know the true meaning and definition of the word one accord.
Talk to me, say something.
Tell you the truth, there's a lot of people don't know the definition and meaning of anything these days. They curse before they learn how to curse before they really learn how to read. Now that's saying. That's why I was saying these parents. You can't fault the kids, but sometimes you fault the parents because everything started at home. But then again, sometimes you can't fault the parents. You know why? Because a parent can only do so much. And then, they get to the point, sometimes they do too much. And then everything just backfire, fall apart or whatever. And that's sad because situations do happen for real. I mean, that's everyday life. I mean, people think stuff things like that don't exist. It do. They just try to keep people from knowing the truth.
Talk to me, say something.
Because they don't want us to know the truth. They'll tell you. They still believe that co-signing bullshit is a necessity. It ain't. They've been hiding the truth ever since I can remember. Because they know the truth, not only the truth hurt, and not only a lot of people don't like to hear the truth or don't want to hear the truth or don't, they just can't handle the damn truth. When you call them out, they jaws get tight, and then they start, and then they vessel be about the bus because they don't got called out and they don't like it. So what? None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. Sometimes we do things we're not aware of, and we don't mean no harm or no foul. But you got some people that just do deliberately and intentionally just to hurt somebody, just to get their satisfaction, get their rocks on. And you know what? Those be the same ones who pull that same bullshit like that for years until that special person come along and whoa-ha, put their ass in check.
Talk to me. Say something.
And y'all know that's true though. I mean, cause like they say not only they say everybody meet they match, but guess what they also say too. And y'all know this for yourself, cause I know you heard this from your parents, your great grandparents, your older relatives. Every dog got his day. And that is so true because they think they do stuff for so long and for so many years and never get caught and just do it because they're in their comfort zone. But when that comfort zone get broke and effed up, then they want to have that stupid ass look on their face. Just shame because they know what they did. They know they should be ashamed of themselves. But a lot of people don't and they don't care. But like I say, but when they get called out, they get all in their feelings like somebody did them wrong or whatever. Only thing I was always taught, and one thing I do say all the time, and y'all know this, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. And don't dish out what you can't take. And that's on the real, because if you're going to dish it out, you better be able to take it, because guess what? Me personally, I can get down with the get down. I done got down with the best. And guess what I did? Whoa-ha! Put their ass in check. Well, y'all, I'm gonna go on and cut it. My cue is my cue. But I want to thank y'all for taking the time to tune in, check out, to view and watch Letting It Loose with the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina. Not afraid to speak what I feel and yell out what's real. Me, Carlos Stargell, the last. Cause when they made me, they broke the mold. And I want to thank everybody, my mom and everybody who participated on the live chat. And I want to thank the ones who took the time to view and those who haven't subscribed. If you find it in your heart, you feeling it in the depths of your soul, please hit that like and or subscription bell. I would appreciate it. And 101 Live chat is always available. Even and video, audio is optional. And if you don't want to be seen nor heard, just do what my mom and everybody else do. Type in your comments on the live chat. And that will be a whole lot sufficient. And again, thank y'all so much for taking the time to check out and watch Letting It Loose. And so until the next time, God bless you. I love you. Y'all be good. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. By all means, please behave yourself. Stop the violence. Increase the peace. Eliminate hate. Spread more love and a whole lot of joy. Follow those basic instructions before leaving Earth. And let's all act on one accord. So until the next time, peace. 2 fingers out of here like last year. Later when you're straighter, and catch you on the next go round on Letting It Loose.